So my name is Emily. I am the head trainer at Pose and Play, and I'm here to tell you about a few devices and collars, things like that. So we're actually going to start with my favorite, which is the martingale collar. This is a no-slip collar. Now, a lot of people think this is a choke collar and will actually deter your dog from pulling. It won't. Dogs don't care if they're being choked, they'll pull right on through it. This is a no-slip collar, so what it does is it tightens and it makes it so your dog cannot slip out of it. The way to size this properly is these two rings should never touch. So if it's like this on your dog can slip out of it. You want there to be space between the two rings so they cannot slip out of it. This is good if your dog is fearful or if you have a young puppy that is still getting used to leash. Now we do sell these here at the store. So this is my favorite training method. It also goes very loose when your dog is not pulling. So brings us to the next device. This right here is an electronic stimulation collar, also known as a shock collar. This device is used as a punishment method. So what it does is if your dog does something bad, you shock them. If your dog doesn't come when you call them, you shock them. If your dog starts pulling instead of doing a heel, you shock them. So this is not my choice method because this creates a lot of unpredictable things. This puts you depending on a device. This doesn't fix your dog's underlying issues, doesn't fix any brain thinking. With the positive reinforcement, it actually teaches them to be a thinker, independent thinker. This doesn't quite do that. Another thing is if your dog growls at another dog and you use this device to punish them, they're going to stop growling and just start biting. That growl is there for a reason. That growl is a warning. That growl means back off, I don't like what you're doing. Punishing your dog when they do something bad and start ignoring any unwanted and rewarding the desirable. Now that brings us to the next training device. So this is a prong collar. This is just a basic metal prong collar. And what it is it is a correcting tool. So your dog pulls, well, you correct it and let it know it's inappropriate for it to pull. The problem is this actually creates aggressions accidentally. Because your dog sees another dog, it pulls, well then it gets corrected. Well, it thinks that other dog is correcting it and biting its neck. So then that will accidentally cause dog aggressions because it sees another dog, it feels pain. Sees another dog, it feels pain. So we do not use these when they're around other dogs or anything at all like that. And then of course you guys already know the choke chains, which is very similar to this, but it's just a chain. Dogs don't care if they're being choked, they pull right on through it. That's why my favorite training collar is the martingale no slip. If you guys have any questions, you can visit pause-pose-play.com or you can visit my Facebook.